Frigid cold weather outside, and if you factor in the whipping wind, the Worcester area experienced temperatures well below freezing, making life outdoors difficult today. Our Olivia Lemmon was one of those outdoor workers. She has more on what can be done to stay warm. Olivia?
Tim, right now it's 18 degrees out, but with the wind chill, it feels like 3. People we spoke with today say bundling up is the most important thing to remember while working outside. Doctors say to be aware of signs of frostbite and hypothermia.
The cold, it gets to you. Usually we don't have these frigid temperatures, but it's definitely better when it's warmer out.
The thermometer barely cracked the low 20s Tuesday, making outdoor work difficult for people like Dimitri Safran.
Everything is just more difficult in the cold weather. Cement freezes way too quick or hardens up way too quick. And just your movement, even your movement, it takes it out of you for sure.
The owner of DS Landscape Construction says layering his clothing is important since he usually doesn't take a break.
You stay warm if you're moving. Once you stop moving and you sit down, it's kind of like, okay, it just got cold.
UMass Memorial Dr. Mark Verstucha recommends going inside periodically to prevent frostbite. He says you can get frostbitten without realizing it because you lose sensation in your extremities.
If you do develop frostbite, it's important to re-warm as quickly as you can. So get inside. Warm water is actually an excellent way to re-warm yourself.
Verstucha says it's also important for people to pay attention to the wind chill factor because it's what your body actually feels.
So when they say it feels like 0 degrees, in effect your body is seeing 0 degrees. So wind chill is something not to ignore at all.
Enake Silva is building a house on Salisbury Street. He says the cold temps and high winds can slow work down.
It's not easy this time because you can get sick or it's a very danger. But we try to do the best we can.
Dr. Verstucha says people who work outside should also pay attention to signs of hypothermia.
Tend to start to shiver when you've lost 5 to 8 degrees of body temperature. That's a good point to actually say, whoa, I got to stop. I need to make sure I get warm.
Verstucha says bundling up and layering are the most important things for outdoor workers to remember.
We probably got 4 layers on right now with a jacket over it, and 3 layers on the legs.
Now, Dr. Verstucha also says that the elderly and children are at the highest risk for things like frostbite and hypothermia. So if you do live near elderly people, just to take a quick walk over and make sure that they're okay. Tim, back inside to you.
All right, thanks.